Maybe. There he is.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Dangerous Freedom here. I'm going to have to apologize in advance. My computer is on life support right now. And so it has been just shutting down on me out of the blue for no good reason. So just apologizing ahead of time. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Saturday Night Forums. And as always, I've got my brother, Patriot 3%er, my other buddy, Aircraft Sparky. We got Gray Area in the house, and our other brother, Major Mayhem. If you haven't subscribed to these guys yet, you need to go do that. Really good guys. And everybody in the chat, Margo, Aircraft Sparky, hey, long time no see. Nachos, good to see you. All reliable. Howdy, Miss Mary. C. Just C. I never did understand that. And that's actually a hard one to like highlight. Howdy, Christy. Boy, I'm telling you, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this computer, man. I guess I'm gonna have to take it to my stepdad and see if he can't fix it again. He built this thing like 13 years ago.
I got an idea. Replace it.
What?
Replace it, he said.
Oh, replace it? Well,
replace it.
Now I want to replace it. You know, I want to keep the hard drive. I don't think it's the hard drive. I think it's something else in there.
Buddy, I think your hard drive is went limp.
I hear there's medication for that.
Yeah. I'll just start shoving Viagra's in there. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Anyways, welcome to Saturday Night Forums, number 11 or 15, or I don't know. I lost count at this point. What happened to Mayhem? Sergeant Major Mayhem.
Yeah, he's probably going through a bad area.
Sergeant Major Massa.
Massa.
He's playing musical spots.
Yeah, right. Every time you pop out.
Yeah, he's trying that old creeping up on people again. You know.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, Mayhem there is actually a truck driver. So, just so y'all know.
Well, yeah, it's actually, if you've seen it, see, I got to see it live and in person. It's actually like a fucking Winnebago or something. That's something. Hell, he's got like
it's
a two-story
house. It's called a
house.
Winnebago, okay?
It's more like a recreational vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to know what he does if the truck stops with it.
That would be called lot lizards. That's what he does with it.
Shit, when I pulled up there, I pulled up next to him. He was in his truck, and he opened this garage door, and I pulled in, and he loaded the shit, and then I backed out and of his truck there. It's so big.
Okay.
That is a pretty good sized truck, man. That's a good bug out vehicle too, actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, how many? If you fill up both tanks, how many miles can you get out of it?
1,198.
That's with the load, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now without a load, even better.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, what's up, Frank? What's up, Seven Wonders? What's going on, brother?
So, how was everybody's day today?
Man, my day has been busy. I woke up this morning and I'm like, all right, man, I'm going to make me a video. I got into it. I was like, all right, it's going good. Then all of a sudden, boom, there was a rally going on to save the children. I was like, you know what? I got to put on my Superman cape and go out there. So I went out there and supported the whole Save the Children thing because they're the future. So I did that, and then I came back and I hurried up and finished up, and then I'm like, okay, set the video on Premiere, eat dinner with the wife, and now here I am.
Well, that's the way to get views, man. You got to make them daily,
Well, I don't always make them daily, but I try to bring at least 3 or 4 a week. So this week has been rough just because with the DNC going on, and next week got the RNC. Oy vey.
I'll tell you what, man. I tried to watch some of those DNC, and I was like, man, this is gonna make me sick to my stomach.
Oh, dude, it was cringeworthy. I mean, at the end of the streams, me and Frank are just kind of looking at each other like, why are we doing this? It's kind of like, well, this is your idea. No, it was your idea. We're like, oh.
Yeah, I think on the Democrat deal, I think I threw up a couple of times that night.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, but that's okay. This week, we've got the RNC. We're doing night 1 and 2 on my channel, night 3 and 4 on his channel. It should be less cringeworthy, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it'll be easier for me to watch.
I don't know, because when I watch the RNC, I think what a bunch of fucking sellouts. So I don't think it's going to be. I'll probably puke a couple of times with them too.
They've got some good guests, man, that I really want to see. They've got Nicholas Sandman coming on, which, by the way, he's over $80 million richer now after suing the New York Times and them. And then you've got the couple out of St. Louis, Missouri, going to be speaking there. So it's got some pretty decent guests showing. So maybe it won't be too bad.
So
yeah, I don't know, man. Politics are just ugly. Either side.
Yeah. Well, that's why you have ugly people like me.
So, Gray, what about you? How was your day?
My day was shiny. It worked out nicely.
Oh, there it is. Sparky froze up. Your day was shiny, was it?
Yep.
Did you take a bath in Chrome? Grace said,
was good today.
Gray's like, I took a bath in Chrome paint, man. That day went shiny.
It's like any day I can take a bath. It's a good day.
What's up, CC?
The fact that you claim that you take a bath amazes me. Gray, you're definitely a shower guy.
Well, hell, they don't. Ellie has to hang the damn. He has to have like a 10-foot shower with his big old tall ass.
How we doing, fellas?
Going on 7.
Hi, brother.
What's up, 7?
Hey, man, how you doing, Billy? I mean, Patriot. 3%. You know your name.
Yeah, we all know who you all are.
I know who you be talking about, man. Shit.
So cheesy.
What's up, Sparky?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hanging in there, brother. I already fed the
All right,
wife,
all right.
so I'm free for a couple hours now.
There you go.
Who's the gray area? That gray area.
That
somebody
great
out
area,
He's that great.
that is one of our patriots from California.
He is
All right.
he is that man that is just there. You know,
He is.
He's that man that y'all want to keep an eye. Well, if you're on the good guy's side, then he's the man that you want to look toward. And if you're on the bad guy's side, he's the one you're going to run from.
Well, he's just the one step above the brown note. That's who he is.
Hey, what's up, Ninja? Good to see you, brother. I saw your video earlier. It's pretty good.
Anyone in California who stands up and maintains their patriot status, yeah, I have a lot of respect for that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. and he's diehard about it too.
Yeah, he is.
He's proud about it too. He's like, yeah, he's got good guys. He's got a good group going. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, some
So
point
me-
tonight.
was
Some
hoping
point tonight. Someone give me a link.
What's that?
That gray, no, at some point tonight, link to the gray area channel.
Oh,
it's private.
yeah, gray area. He's got a channel, but he doesn't. It's more for like private only for the most part.
More for training purposes.
Yeah.
No worries.
So, speaking of that, Mayhem and I
Thank you, Josh.
went to a training session today, and we made a video. I challenged him last week. He accepted, and we went out today, and y'all will get to see the results on Tuesday.
Right on.
On
whose channel? Whose channel?
on Mayhem's channel, Tactical Technicians channel. He's gonna send. I told him, we're gonna. You can put all this on your channel. Just send me a little bit of video to put on mine, because I'm not trying to grow my channel. I mean, you know what I mean, real big or anything. Just I try to put some videos out there here and again that hopefully somebody might can get something out of. I'm cool with it, but I would rather try to help out one of my Patriot brothers,
Right on.
So
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And that, dude, that's awesome, dude. I mean, I heard a little bit about what's going on, but I can't really discuss it because I don't know the full, this just barely happened. But
I'll tell you this, I got up at 4:00 this morning to go to the training, picked Mayhem up, and I got back about what time is it now? 8:16. I got here at what was it? 7:15, 7:20 when I got home. It was all day training session, man, and it was freaking awesome.
Right on. Nothing wrong with that.
Target acquisition, different ranges, how to I think it was T formation, and we swept around the house and cleared as a mobile home. We swept around it, cleared the mobile home and everything, and cleared underneath it, and in the T formation, and having different people would go to different spots, each corner, and man, it was
So you ran a stack.
Yeah, it was shouting commands and
Shouting
commands.
I'll tell you this. In my training on the stack, the only time you say anything is once the room is cleared.
Well, no. We actually didn't go into the trailer. We were just clearing the windows and you know what I'm saying? Dude, this is our first day, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, well, they started out and they're like, hey, here's this formation. We're going to do this. Wait a minute, slow down, I said, let's do one at a time, man. Let's learn it, So
what position they put you in? 2-man, 3-man?
It was a 4-man.
4-man. Which position were you in? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
We were switching. They were having us each corner. The rear man would come around and
what the hell was that?
Your middle man would come to the corner, and we would switch, and we were learning how to move. And
right on. So you were learning how to bound.
Yes, I guess. Yes.
Bounding is when you're moving tactically, and like if someone passes you, you tap them on the shoulder to let them know that when they're last man and things like that.
Well, I'll tell you like this. Like I said, I don't want to give away the results on the little shooting competition Mayhem and I had today. That's going to be on his video. I'm pretty positive it's Tuesday on Tactical Technique.
No, I didn't, California. I really didn't.
But I will say this. When we got to the learning how to sweep the trailer and the areas, let me tell you something. Tactical technician knows what he's doing. Him and a couple of other guys, they stepped up, and he was a blessing to me today. He helped me a bunch, and the man knows what he's doing. I'll put it that way.
I never really doubted it, but yeah, that's cool that you got to go hang out.
Until it comes to shooting. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out Tuesday.
Well, you know, just remember this: when you go to enter the room, if you're the number one person, you always peel to the opposite side of the hinge. So if it's hinged on the left, you peel to the right. If it's hinged on the right, you peel to the left. So,
well, like I said, we never did actually breach the trailer. It was just it was a clear the outside and clear around it, you know, and we did sweep the windows and the windows and stuff like that, you know. But it was very awesome what we did today.
right on.
Had a freaking blast.
Nacho. It sounds like Nacho knows what he's talking about too.
I hear you, CA. I hear you, bro. Yeah, I love doing movement drills and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, it was, and I'm gonna tell you, if you ain't done that in like forever or a long time, I'm gonna tell you my knees are freaking killing me, and I love it. I freaking love it. My neighbors are gonna for sure know I'm crazy now because I'm gonna be doing this in my yard. I'm gonna be going around my house.
You're gonna end up scaring the crap out of him, probably.
Well, okay, just remember this phrase: I'm up, he sees me, I'm down. That's called the 3-second rush. I'm up, you're running. He sees me. Oh shit. You dive down. I'm down. You do that over and over and over.
Yeah.
Kamala's knees do not hurt at all. She is so used to that position. They
yeah,
don't
no
hurt.
doubt, right?
Yeah, she's got
Probably getting under a desk.
Do it a Silak.
she's got calluses so big on her knees, man. They look like big ass knee pads.
Speaking of knee pads, I've offered to let AOC try out my new ones, but we'll see what happens.
But
Hey,
what are you
so
doing? Go ahead, Ron.
I haven't been following the DNC that close, but from my understanding, so Joe Biden is officially their nominee.
Yes, Joe Biden is the official nominee. Kamala Harris is the official vice presidential candidate, and AOC was officially the speed bump the bus ran over. They tossed her firmly under the bus.
Oh man,
They set her up so good, and her dumbass didn't even realize it. They had her second the motion to nominate Bernie Sanders. Yes, it's a procedural thing, but the fact that they went to one of the most known Democrats to go against the mainstream party, they set her up to look like a fool.
well, that doesn't take a whole lot either, though.
No, it really doesn't.
No, they
Hey, Corey, good to see you.
It is what it is.
Welcome to the chat.
She
But I
does
mean,
that pretty well on her own.
if you want AOC to try out those knee pads, let me tell you this: those teeth could plow a field. So you may want to make sure you bring a couple of pesos to put behind her ears so they'll fold back.
That's
That's
a
a
good point. I
scary
might have
thought.
to put a spacer in there or something just to make sure she can't clamp down.
Hey, what's up, Born Eraser? What's up, 12B? Good to see you, brother. California Critic is trying to goat you there, 3%.
Oh, he always is.
I know. That's just his nature.
Have you ever had one of them gnats that like just keep flying around you and you're just like, fucking gnat, you know, get out of here. That's California Critic. It's just him. But I love him though.
You know, old tactical technician, Major Mayhem, Sergeant Major Mayhem, Sergeant Major Massa Mayhem. He was talking about how some Grandmaster Funk videos. If y'all watched my range video from last week, you saw that I even had a little call out to him as I ran the bolt forward with a full magazine in, and it didn't discharge.
I'll tell you what.
I wonder how many of those videos has been sent his way now.
I have no clue. I'm like, and I go in and I'm like, yeah, I did that. Suck it, Grandmaster J.
I'll tell you something I found out today. When I put my magazine in and I slapped it forward, get up there, I aim, click. What the hell? I pull it, charge it, no shell in it. So I shoot my 3 shots. They like for us to, we go ahead and clear the weapon, you know. Then we go down, look, come back, same thing. Click, bolt goes forward, nothing. So me and Mayhem got out there and we started messing with my AR, you know, taking it apart and looking at it. We come to find out that for whatever reason, that gun, it came with a pistol buffer tube. It is shorter.
So you didn't have enough tension to strip it off the clip every time.
Well, no, it's not coming back all the way.
Oh wow!
You see what I'm saying? His buffer tube was about that much longer, and we got to looking at another thing, and that's how much my boat carrier was forward. So that's another reason why we practice. That's why we practice. We do not assume that our weapons are functional. That is a bad mistake. See, that could have cost me if I would have had to drop a magazine and slap another in. That could have cost me that time frame. Because
I use the same philosophy with Chinese tools. Never assume they work.
That's right.
Yeah, right. Or they'll break the first time you use it.
Well, see, it's a brand new AR. You know, it's brand new. So, but
I can't tell you.
yeah. I'll tell you what. Actually, California, I am a very avid muzzleloader hunter. I love muzzleloading hunting. That is one of my most favorite ways to hunt. If you want to still be talking about guns, Margot, that's up to you.
Howdy, Mike.
No, it's over here. Some fucking racket going on in my garage. Fucking, I'm not in my garage. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in there?
I don't know. It
Annoying.
sounds like you got a hurricane or something going on over there.
No, that's just the Santa Anas.
Are you
So
getting
they're,
you getting a lot of fires over there, Gray?
No, just a couple of them.
Just a couple. Yeah, just a couple. Yeah, I know the feeling, dude.
It's just those couples are really big, right?
Usually looks like a scene out of Doom, so you know we're used to the place always on fire.
Yeah. But it never happens in LA, does it?
Concrete don't burn that well.
Nah. LA getting erased from the face of the earth would be too kind for the earth.
Yeah, concrete don't burn that well, Freedom. I don't know if you've ever tried it. It doesn't work very well.
For some
Well,
reason,
you
evil never
use
dies.
a lot of gasoline and accelerant, but
Yeah, once that burns off, that's it. I mean,
yeah, you leave it just a charred path. Yeah. Now on human flesh, it does something totally different. Trust me, I know. I've had gasoline fires on me. Yeah, it's not fun.
no.
My legs are a little disfigured, but that's all right. Part of growing up, right?
Yeah.
That's why I always keep a beer in my hand. You never know when it might just put out a fire.
Sometimes. Other times, it just foams up.
Well, it does pretty good on gasoline. Like if it's just splashed on you, you know, like your legs are on fire and just up. Now, if your
Sometimes
whole
you're supposed to
body's
fart
on
on
fire,
it.
yeah, if your whole body's on fire, you're kind of fucked. But
Are you talking about that dream you had that night that you was on fire and you realized you was just drunk and pissed yourself?
no, I'm talking about the time I was actually on fire.
You know, they have medication for that. They burn it when you pee.
God, no, I don't have that problem.
He woke up screaming, "I'm on fire! I'm on fire!"
Ah, my dick's on fire. Now that would be bad, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's herpes.
That's gonorrhea. Gonorrhea.
Don't they put like one of them little honers in there, like you hone a cylinder out and shit on a car motor, you know?
I don't know, bro. I ain't never had it.
Well, I ain't never had nothing either, but I'm just saying, seemed like I remember hearing something that they put some kind of little.
I know they call it the clap because
You know, it sounds like the thing that you shove down the toilet, to clean it out. The
snake.
oh my god. Yeah, we had. Oh man, I remember in California, one of my girlfriends, their sewer clogged up, their sewer line clogged up, and we had to run a roto-rooter down it, a motorized one, with like heavy duty fucking teeth on it, dude, and fucking chop through a root. Ugh, I can't imagine something like that going down my urethra. Oh God.
Man, you know, back in the Civil War days, the reason why they call it the clap is when the soldiers would get it, they'd have them put their pecker on the table, and they'd smash the pecker with the rifle butt, and that clapping noise. So that's what they called the clap, and they'd pop that penis like a pimple.
You're kidding me, right?
No, I'm 100% serious.
Oh
Man.
God. I am
When
so glad we don't live in those days anymore.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean they stick a roto-rooter down your pecker now, so I mean, is it?
Yeah, right. God. All right, we're gonna lose all our chat if we keep talking about that. Oh my God. All right, so anyways, I was watching this police shooting that happened back in I want to say early July, where the Phoenix police showed up to an apartment, pounded on the door because a neighbor had called in for domestic violence, and called in twice actually. Called in once the first time, cops were on the way. The second time he called up, the police were in the parking lot, and the operator was like, "Hey,
Is that old?
there." And then they go up, pound on the door, and then they go to the sides of the peephole. So the guy looks out. I mean, from the delayed response, I mean, like, any of us, when we get a pound on the door, we walk up like this, like, yeah, what's up? And so he opens the door, and he steps out, looks around, sees the cop. He's going to his freaking knees, putting the gun down with his other arm up in the air. And the one cop was like, okay, he's complying. The other cop that was behind him He didn't even see the other cop. Fucking lit him up, killed him, murdered him.
Yeah.
And his name was Jeff Cook with an E on the end. Jeff Cook. Anybody find that motherfucker on Facebook or anything? You tell that motherfucker he's a murderous fucking bastard. Because the one cop was like, oh, he was complying. The other cop, Jeff Cook, was like, I was in fear for my life, even though the guy wasn't even looking at him.
Was he charged?
No. Nope.
He needs to be. That was total ridiculous BS. I watched that video many times just because I couldn't believe my eyes. But yeah, the dude was trying to, when he saw it was cops, I mean, he put his gun down. I mean, it by his side, I mean, you know, and then before he even had a chance to lay it down, the dude freaking opened fired on him and killed him.
I'll be back.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. I don't know.
And then his girlfriend comes out crying, like, what the, you know, and then she hears, dude, that death rattle. Like, I don't know if everybody in the chat knows about this, but like when you're dying, you get like a rattle in your breathing, and that's like the sign that you're a dead man. And God, dude, that whole video is just hard to watch.
Yeah, indeed. Oh yeah,
It was murder, Corey. It was fucking murder. But you know what? But because he was white, because he was 40, and he had a fucking beard and a goatee, nobody's gonna give a shit. Nobody's gonna give a shit. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, you know what, Ninja? You're absolutely right. If I hear pounding on my door, you know what? I'm posting inside my house with a shotgun, and if they try and breach my fucking perimeter or my fucking, if they try and breach my doors, yeah, they'll catch the lead. Of course, I'll be armored too. And I'm going to be aiming for fucking brain.
Well, I mean, that's not very smart.
What, brain? Why not?
You always shoot center of mass, dude.
Well, what if they've got armor?
Doesn't matter. You shoot center of mass because of probability to hit. You don't shoot center of mass because of kill. It's probability to hit. When you're in a firefight, you shoot center mass because if you're aiming for the head, you miss small, you aim small, you miss small. But when adrenaline is pumping, you're not necessarily going to aim small. So it is always trained to shoot center mass. If they're wearing armor, so what? They're wearing armor. If you get hit in the fucking armor,
I'm still going to push you back.
But you know, he did say with a shotgun. So I mean, shooting at a face with a shotgun, you're probably going to at least land some of those pellets, depending on what you got.
Yeah, but you still shoot center mass. Always. It's just like when I went to the range, the only reason why I did headshots with the AR was because I was just honing. I mean, it's the first time I touched an AR since 2013, and I was just seeing if I still had it. But if it's in a firefight, you shoot center mass because your chances to hit, it's a bigger target. You don't aim a tank at the reticle, at the reticle of another tank. You aim it at the body of the tank. You don't aim it at the turret. You aim it at the body. You always go for the easier hit. Because if anything, you can disable at minimum.
Howdy, fight and defend. Good to see you, brother.
Well, there's actually some. I mean, I noticed that today when we were training. A lot of them guys were trying to shoot headshots.
Yeah, they miss a lot, don't they?
Yeah, there was a lot of them that were hitting it, but there was a lot of them that was missing it too.
Yeah, if you're scooting and shooting, you shoot center mass.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now, if you're positioned.
Yeah, if you're positioned, that's a different thing. But even snipers go for body shots. because of the principle of it is easier to hit the bigger part of the target.
Yeah, like if you got a 3 MOA, yeah, and you're like half a mile away, that's a long.
Yeah, no one shoots people at a mile away. You shoot no one shoots at that distance for people. That's no, you only shoot when you're shooting at a click. You're shooting against equipment. You're not shooting against people. That's a bad shot. It's there's too many variables. The time it takes for the bullet to travel and everything else, you cannot fully predict the movement of a person at that range.
Well, you can't
Like,
just spray and pray.
Yeah, that does nothing but give away your position, though.
Right.
I
And
mean,
waste all your ammo.
yeah. I mean, you know, people think the 50 BMG is designed to hit people. No, it isn't. It's an anti-equipment rifle. I've seen it used against people, and it's not very pretty what it leaves behind. I saw a Taliban guy get shot behind a rock. They shot through the rock, and his arm went flying off.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Well, you lost, Ron.
That could ruin your afternoon.
Yeah. He bled out before we could get to him. Of course, we weren't in a rush either. Wanted to make sure he was alone.
Yeah, understandable.
I just think you gotta. I think you gotta just be more willing to understand that. You know, you hear a lot of people that, you know, want a quick draw and try to hurry up and hit the target and all this stuff. And I think that, you know, the concentration and, you know, paying attention and making that shot count, you know, even if it's just a second slower, you know, I think, you know, just shooting all over the place. I don't know. You know, some of them guys today, I mean, everybody did really good. But some of them were just trying to shoot headshots, you know.
Yeah.
My stuff is all blurry, ain't it?
I'll tell you this, Nacho. When I'm firing in a gas mask, I fire with a cant. Because you can't get a good cheek weld, and you can't get good aim down the sights without canting your rifle. So it really depends on the situation. With rifle, I practice strong hand, offhand, and canted on both ends. Pistols, I rarely cant. I rarely do a cant shot, and that's because it's pistol. You don't need to normally. I'm not a rapper.
Not a rapper, huh?
No. I've seen a lot of hip hop style movies. I've watched Boys in the Hood at least once or twice, but I never really figured out the whole. Yeah, it doesn't really work.
Yeah. Well,
and really, I don't know a lot about guns. I just fired a good bit. A little sparky. Yeah, that's what I call my penis.
Yes, sir.
it
Yeah, a little,
kind of
little 7 on standby.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really not right. I mean, you got to have spark in it to call it sparky. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, I light that ass up.
Man.
Yeah. I like shooting at the range, but I like shooting at a shoot house better. However, I got to know the people I'm with. If I'm going to go into a shoot house, I better know you. Because if you're going to go live in a shoot house, you can get shot quick doing that. Which that's what you were doing today, Billy. You just didn't go into the house.
Right. Well, we actually were not hot though. It was we didn't even have our magazines in. It was just a but yeah. Um, yeah, it's just, man, it was like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, and I said, man, dude, I mean, let's get one thing and practice it.
No, I was not. I am essentially an electronics tech, but no, I did not work on EF-111s. EF-111s have been retired by the time I joined. I worked E3s, RC-135s, KC-135s, KC-46s, C-130s, E's, H's, and J's, all variants, and CH-47s, H-60s, and yeah. Mostly worked aircraft, but when I was in the Army, I still had to learn to clear buildings and stuff like that because you're always a soldier first. And by the way, the Apache's garbage. Looks cool, sucks.
What about A10A Warthog?
I never got to work it. It's a cool platform, but it's very limited.
Yeah.
It's very limited, and it's never, for it to be considered a tank killer, it has never killed a tank in battle.
Huh.
All right. So sorry
Welcome
about
back,
that.
Freedom.
Well, yeah, this is what I was telling y'all at the very start of the show. My computer is on its last leg. I'm gonna either have to get a new one, or I'm gonna try and replace the hard drive in a new tower. But I'm gonna
Do yourself a favor, hit Control-Alt-Delete, and bring up your task manager and tell us what your memory usage is. Fort Benning, Georgia, home of the infantry. It's going off the basic there, Philip.
What you got over there, Ron?
Well, Google Chrome is taking up. Wow, well, I don't know, about 575.
What's your percentage of memory being used currently? It'll be at the very top.
No, about 42.
42%?
Yeah.
Okay, keep that up and keep watching, because I guarantee you what's happening is you're spiking on memory and it's freezing you up. May mean that you need more RAM.
Well, the CPU is actually fluctuating, well, between 50 to like 65.
Yeah, your stuff's definitely outdated.
Oh, wow, 78,
Yeah.
78, 79. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, it's time for an upgrade, brother. Well, Philip, thank you thank your son for his service.
Nachos, you know what? I just deleted like half of it already.
Yeah, he deleted all that. He just didn't get rid of all the worms yet.
Hey, I appreciate that, Bob Barker. I'll get there, dude.
But yeah, man, Fort Benning. Oof. I would want to go back there, but I wouldn't trade my time there.
Well, you know what? Okay. You remember that one shooting they had, and it was because the soldiers weren't allowed to carry their firearms with them. How in the hell do you have a military base where the men aren't allowed to be armed? That like makes zero sense to me.
Okay, normally I'm going to sit there and pretend like everyone who's in the service is virtuous, but here, let me break it down to you. People are still sentenced to the military. You do not want everyone armed. A lot of people, especially those who are combat vets, are little batshit crazy. You really don't want them armed at all times. I appreciate the sacrifice of my brother and sisters in arms, but I would not have each and every one of them armed at any one time, because where it may work fine overseas where you're being shot at and there's an actual reason for it, stateside, people tend to screw other people's wives, and I don't know if that's conducive.
I get you. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense.
I mean, look.
Yeah, you're off at war and your fucking buddy nails your wife, and then you get back and find out buddy just nailed your wife, and next thing you know, people are getting fucking killed. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that happens anyway without guns. Imagine with guns. But I mean, military installations they're not even part of the US. They're not constitutionally protected. You don't have freedom of speech. You don't have the right to bear arms. You barely have Fourth Amendment rights there. So I basically call military installations constitution-free zones.
Yeah, which is why we don't want martial law.
No, you do not.
Yeah, because that would turn all of us under that maritime law. Well, we're already under maritime law, correct? We're not.
No.
Why do they still have those yellow fringes on our American flags when you see the politician?
That's because it's an incorporated flag. The yellow fringes have nothing to do with maritime, or it's a sign of incorporation. Our country's incorporated. That's why.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Administrative law. Howdy,
Yeah.
Raggedy man. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's one of those things a lot of people conflate, because it used to be yellow fringes was a sign of military law and stuff like that. But no, it's actually incorporation. Uh-oh.
Whoa. Don't tell me that. I don't like that uh-oh.
Yeah. There we go. I'm back. Streamlabs is not the most stable platform.
Well, you know what? My computer is not the most stable platform at this moment.
I know the feeling, dude. You've watched
I got a question for the chat. So when my computer cut out, did everybody else go on just fine? Or was there a lag? Everybody's like, where the fuck?
Yeah, we actually went a lot better.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot.
Board Eraser, I appreciate the sentiment, but I'll tell you this, and I've said this before. I didn't serve for anyone other than myself. I didn't do it for my country. I did it to better myself. I appreciate the sentiment, but I didn't do anything special. There's the people who did special stuff normally don't come back, unfortunately.
Well, you know what? You fucking kept the planes up in the air, didn't you?
Well, I did that as well, but I mean, it got me out of the house, man. Look, I got to go off to far and exotic lands, meet new and exciting people, and kill them. Actually, I had more sex with foreigners than I did anything else.
Wait, your wife's not listening to this, right?
No. I wasn't married to my wife then, so it's completely fine. No. My wife knows that I was a heathen before. Right, Nacho? Yeah, most people that serve, and I'm going to give you the honest bit. Most people that serve, they join with the intent of bettering themselves. They don't do it for God and country or anything like that. When I re-enlisted, I did it for God and country. But yeah, no, when I was overseas, my entire goal was to bang someone from every continent.
Yeah.
Two things I wanted to do: piss in every time zone and bang a chick from every continent.
Wonderful.
High goals, man. Lofty shit.
Yeah.
Real honorable stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. How'd that work out for you?
Well, let's see. I banged a chick on every at least one chick on every continent except Antarctica. Still working on that, but there are no native people of Antarctica, so I guess I can call that one checked. But I do still need to go to Antarctica so I can go piss on the South Pole, so my piss will be at every time zone at once, and then, life goals achieved. I can die then. Yes, even Africa.
Okay. Damn. All right.
You're like, I have nothing to add to that.
No, yeah, I can't imagine going to Africa to try and find bush, but yeah, to each his own.
No. You don't go there to find it; it finds you.
Oh yeah, and so do 12-year-old boys dressed as girls.
No, that's Thailand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Asia. Remember, I lived in Japan, so I already had Asia covered.
What about Chad?
Oh, what about the Chads? I didn't go there, man. Those are some waters I'm not willing to dabble in. That's a man, baby. Oh. Yeah, there's been some sketchy things I've done in my past to some sketchy women. Yeah, good times.
Yeah, there was that time I was cooking meth with this student that I was teaching a long time ago.
You're teaching them to cook meth?
Yeah, we cooked meth together.
Did you cook the blue shit?
Yep.
Or were you one of those chili pea fuckers?
I don't know, man. I was high, and all I remember is it's just like flashbacks at this point. But then again, the other night I fell asleep watching Breaking Bad, so I don't know.
What was your meth name, Captain Cook?
No, it was actually
Peanut butter Ron.
no. I shouldn't even joke about it because I damn near went to prison for it once.
His name.
I had the weirdest dream the other night though. Because I'll be honest with y'all in the chat right now. They actually found a meth lab at my house one time, and I was looking at 7 to 10 years. And if it wasn't for the roommates stepping forward saying, "Look, he rented that room out. It's not his fault." I'd be in prison. Well, I would have gotten out by now, but yeah, I would have done like 7 to 10 years in prison. And anyways, I had the weirdest fucking dream that I almost went to prison.
It doesn't sound like a fun dream.
No, it was not very fun. Kind of more like a nightmare.
Did you meet the tossed salad guy?
No. As a matter of fact, I ended up hooking up with the Aryan Brotherhood, and they took me under their wing. And
they tossed your salad. Did you prefer jelly or syrup?
No, they didn't toss my salad, but I had a lot more tattoos. But
and a shaved head.
Oh yeah. Well,
and you were looking for this guy named Kyle, right? He's about this tall.
Tossed salad. No tossed salad for me. Yeah, right. 12B. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that too.
You look clear on that, don't you? I can see you. You're wild.
Oh man, Jägermeister. Look, you want to get me in ultimate party mode? Jaeger bombs are the way to do it. And yeah, I don't drink that because I'm a happily married man. I want to stay that way. Jägermeister brings the inner asshole out.
Yeah, I tell you what, man. I've been talking with some of my neighbors, and I'm like, man, if this shit, like the protests and everything, I know they're like down on Gilbert, which is actually not very far. It's like less than 20 miles away from me. I was like, if you ever see me stacking up like fucking sandbags on the top of my roof, making a parapet, then shit's coming close.
Are you going to become a roof Korean?
No, trailer park boy, rooftop trailer park boy.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. And I know I won't be alone.
Do you got your rebel yell down yet?
I don't know what that is.
It's like your battle cry.
Oh, I don't know. I'll probably have blood on my cheeks going like shriek down like, let's kill them all. I don't know.
I could hear Frida be like, "Fuck him right in the pussy."
Okay, are we going somewhere? I didn't really have a topic for the today.
Oh, okay.
So Billy, you want to tell me a little bit more about what all you guys did today?
Well, we sit around and played patty cake, baker's man. Bake a cake as fast as you can. Roll them up, throw them in a pan. No,
Did you
we just
make some tight groups there?
yeah. I didn't do too bad, man. Like I said, that I just put that AR together last night. You know.
Well, no, I'm not talking about like shooting. I'm talking about like meeting people. Did you meet other people from your area?
Yeah, definitely. It is actually people from all over the state. So
That's
wasn't
not
too
bad.
I think Spark is kind of like if he would take some of his leg hair and put it on that it would be kind of weird.
Why would I do that?
You could be Joe Biden then.
Why would I?
Joe Biden.
Why would I be hiding Biden, man? I can't do that.
Oh my god.
First of all, I hate sitting in the basement. Second of all, if I had a son that did cocaine off a hooker's ass, I would be mad and I'd probably beat that little bastard because he's supposed to do it off for tit like a real man. And of course, any son of mine happened to kill over from brain cancer, it's probably because I gave it to him. And then that would just make me sad.
Well, I figure people like California critic, he's probably a secret Joe Biden lover. I mean, like he's probably got pictures of him, like on his roof and ceiling, and lays there at night
and dreams about his hairy legs.
Well, now every night at midnight, I do go out. I do go out on the balcony and I do fire one single shotgun blast into the air, just to let everyone know, don't fuck with me, because that is the Joe Biden way. Hey, what's up, Nikki? How you doing?
What's up, Nikki?
Sorry. Wait, hi guys. I gotta adjust everything because I'm outside on the patio. So I'm gonna have to prop my phone up on my plant. My turmeric plant. I have nothing to prop my phone up on. I'm so late. I'm so sorry, guys.
Well, you know what that.
Hi.
You know what happens when you're late, right?
No.
That's 5 whippings.
Kinky.
5 of them.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
So you're gonna be late every time, huh?
I'll be over shortly.
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna be like super late. I'm down, dude. I like whippings.
I got you. How are you?
Hi guys. I'm good. No, you know what's up? We were cooking in the kitchen and we were watching John through my kitchen window on the computer, and I kept trying to come out till I catch up, and then Ron sent me the link, so I was like, oh crap, I gotta do that. And then Gary, like a typical man, started bitching. He's like, I've been working 12 hours, I'm hungry. I'm like, dude, you've been sleeping the last 3 hours. So, and he's like, I want to eat. So, we had to go in and feed him. So I put everything in the oven. And meanwhile, Ron sent me the link, so I'm like, oh crap, John's like almost done and I'm late. So, all right, whatever. Here I am.
Hey, Nikki.
Awesome. Yes, sir.
What?
Oh, that's a cool graphic. I love that.
Oh, wait.
So amazing. I
I'm
love that.
I'm all merched up.
Yeah, I know. That's amazing. I love that. It's so cool. I love that. That's an amazing graphic.
Oh yeah. I couldn't have done it without your help.
Billy, my sexy Billy, I miss you. I love you.
What are you doing, girl? I love you too. How the hell you been?
Well, the thing is, Dana flew in. I picked her up from the airport Thursday.
Well, where's she at?
So she's inside right now. So
Well, tell her to get her ass out here. What the hell?
yo,
Leave her
Dana.
inside, man. Oh wait,
Dana.
you meant inside the house or something?
No, she's like right inside my patio door here.
Oh,
Oh, okay, never mind.
No,
Nacho,
we went to she wanted to go to the thrift store. So I took her like thrift storing today. And we were literally in there for hours today. Cause I haven't been in there since January before all this lockdown garbage went. And so we're in there and it's like it's amazing. It's a Goodwill store, but it's right by my house. And we came home with shopping carts full of shit. So like great shit, you know. So we're taking it apart. Yeah, I have a problem. So yeah, we got a lot of cool shit, man. It's amazing. I'm so happy.
Really,
And
yeah.
and the cool thing is, you know, when you go in there, it's like you walk in and we're like, all right, everything that's a red dot is 50% off. Game on, fuckers. I got I got a bunch of cool shit. Because I'm like, every time I pick something up and there's an R, I'm like, it's red, it's half off. I'm like saving so much fucking money right now.
You have to take a shot every time you say fuck tonight. Oops, I said it. Damn it. Dang it.
Oh, I'll do it. Look what I got, guys. Check this out. Everybody can see it.
Oh,
Look,
I
it's
like
a
it.
gator. I got a gator
mode.
cup. How cool is this shit? I got my drink in a gator cup, man. Florida rules. Yeah, awesome. And the best part is, those two fucking hurricanes are gonna annihilate Louisiana, and we can just party because they're not gonna hit us.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, really, not with Louisiana being annihilated, you can't really tell much difference between normal and annihilated there. It's all pretty much shit.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're totally right about that. Yeah.
I mean, I grew up down around there, so yeah. Oof.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a bathtub.
Yeah. It's not even like a fun hot tub. It's like a hot tub with old fat people that are, having heart attacks simultaneously. It's like, oh.
That's pretty.
Oh crap! You actually grew up there?
I grew up down in South Mississippi, right there on the coast.
Oh,
So,
that's Louisiana, basically. Yeah, it's
yeah,
the same.
I pretty much spent my weekends in New Orleans anyway. So.
Oh yeah. No, you know what? There's places there that are cool, but I'm like, you know what? They're only cool if you're going there to visit.
Well, yeah. I'll
like,
never live in New Orleans.
No, man. Yeah, if you're all gonna move there, I'm like, you're moving to a bathtub, dude. It's like below sea level. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
So if you're like a real prepper, you're stupid if you move to Louisiana because you're gonna drown. Yeah, it's stupid.
Well, it's like New Orleans is 33 feet below sea level at its lowest point.
Oh shit! Is that far below?
Yeah.
I thought it was worse than that. I thought it was like 6 feet. 33 feet?
Yeah.
Yes. You're just a dumbass if you move there. That's just stupid.
Yeah, it was
like, well, you live in Florida. It's not much better. Newsflash. You can move up to northern Florida and it's cool. And yes, I live in a state that's shaped like a penis, but we're surrounded by an ocean. So I got the wind and I've got the breeze and I have awesome weather. And it is shaped like
little drops of piss.
Male Oregon, but it's cool because I can always drive up north and everything's good, man. And I grow a lot of food here.
There you go.
Yup.
Of course, the state bird. The state bird might carry you off.
Mosquito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
And
man.
gators eat me.
It went down again. What's up? There's Gray.
Well,
What's
you
up,
know what
brother?
Great.
the trick to mosquitoes are, don't you, Nikki?
No.
Vitamin E supplements or get some Avon Skin So Soft. You'll never get bit again.
Oh,
What's up, Rebel?
I don't know.
skin so soft. I can't believe you said that. We actually used to use that on our horses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Sparky, you're so right about that. Skin so soft is like the miracle thing.
Mm-hmm.
We made jugs of it for our horse. Oh my God, that's actually really sexy that you actually know that.
I
Hot.
grew up in the South. Come on.
You just
How
don't take
many
it.
men know about Skin So Soft? It's Avon. Wait,
Yeah,
Avon.
It's Avon.
Yes, Avon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we used to use it on our horses. It's been around forever. It's like the old bug trick.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of hot when a guy knows that.
Look, it even keeps biting horseflies from getting you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, the horse
How
flies
do you
are.
think I stay soft?
Love that. That's so hot when a guy knows that shit. Oh, sorry. Ooh, there goes my mouth again. I forgot. Sorry, guys. I have to, like Ron reminds me, Nikki, you know, duct tape
No,
your
no.
fucking mouth because it's Saturday. Ooh, there goes
Nah, you're all right, man. I think
Sorry.
it's late enough that everybody in the chat is old enough. You know, we don't have like any teenagers or anything like that.
I'm clutching my
Right,
pearls
no.
right now.
No, Dana actually like literally liquidated an entire 6-pack of Corona.
That flavor.
And I got this at the thrift store. And it's full of vodka. Isn't it cool? It's like a gator with a tail. It's amazing, dude. And like we filled it up. And we're having Gray is just looking at me like, oh my God, Nikki's here again. I'm out of here. Pain in the fucking ass with the big mouth. Oh, sorry. I heard again. Sorry. Sorry. Hi, Gray.
Hello.
By the way, like so bangable. And Gray's so hot. I love him. All right. Anyway. Oh, I didn't just say, oh God, we're live. All right. You know what? I'm gonna go away for a minute. I'm gonna like check myself. I'm gonna calm down, and then I'm gonna come back and actually have something intelligent to say. I got a fucking bathroom too. Too much vodka, man. I gotta pee. All right. I'll be right back.
God. It's so crazy. She fits right in. And she's got a lot of fucking guns too. Just saying. She shoots shit. She shoots fucking iguanas out of trees and stuff, man.
Well, I mean, it's because they're taking over the state slowly but surely.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. They like. She was just telling me the other day she's got an avocado tree, and she did. She had her friend over, and it's like, oh my God, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's an iguana. Bing! Popped it with a BB gun. Thing fell down. She threw it in her compost. Good to go.
Yeah.
They're good eats. You just put them on the rotisserie and wait a while.
I told her either that or sell them. You know, because down here,
I don't know why. To me, it don't squick me at all. Fucking skinning a lizard.
Dude, well, yeah, and down here though, people actually buy them as pets.
I've had one as a pet. Don't mean I won't eat one.
Yeah.
No, well,
Well, to me,
to Korea.
if you ask my opinion, they kind of act like chickens. They just remind me of chickens for some reason.
I've been to Korea, so I've eaten dog. I mean,
The weirdest thing I've had is lion.
you haven't gone that weird.
Yeah, I don't know what to compare it to. It kind of tasted like carnitas to me, like pork kind of.
Right on.
So
I mean,
what do you
I've-
throw, like, just throw a little bit of hot sauce on it, or what?
I
That's
don't know,
answered
so-
everything.
Actually, yeah.
A couple of them motherfuckers today were talking about eating a donkey.
Dolphin?
No, or actually like mules. Like
All
a
right,
mule.
I rebooted and I promise I'm gonna behave. I'm extremely proper, so I'll talk about anything you want.
Where's the fun in that?
I don't think dolphin would be that different. However, it's a marine mammal, so it would be kind of strange. Never had dolphin.
Well, a dolphin the mammal or dolphin the fish? Because there is such thing as dolphin fish.
What?
The mammal.
Oh, wait. Really? Like little fish? You know, like.
Well, no. Little is relative. I mean,
Because I've seen dolphins before. Because when he had his sailboat, I mean, they would come up right next to us and actually swim with the sailboat.
yeah, they like to play in the draft. But no, there's actually a fish in the Pacific they call dolphin. It's like kin to the mahi mahi.
Dolphin ain't a fish.
Oh, Sparky's
No,
right,
not.
and it's fucking delicious. Oops, there goes the F-bomb again.
No,
Dolphin is amazing.
You know,
Sparky's like totally right, dude.
now,
OMG. I have a recipe for you guys. You can make dolphin tacos. They're amazing. Yeah.
you don't have to worry about your language as much as you do about other things.
No, I do, because you're live streaming, so I'm sorry about the F-bombs and all the crap, but you know.
YouTube don't care about the F-bombs.
Hey,
No.
Nikki, watch this. Nikki,
No.
Nikki, watch
They
this.
only care about you talking about conspiracy theories, quote unquote.
Yeah, they don't like QAnon.
Or Alex
Oh,
Jones.
fuck those guys. That's like, oh, sorry.
Wait, Nikki,
Shut up.
you don't have to worry about the F-bombs and shit, okay?
No, I do. It's not good. It's not proper, and it's not nice. Right?
Whatever. Dude, we say fuck all the time, dude. I mean, it's.
I know, but it's not proper.
Dude, I
not
live in a damn
really like-
trailer park. Are you kidding me? I wake up and say, fuck, I made it through another night.
I do too, but it's not proper when you're on somebody else's channel and I'm supposed to pretend like I have some, like kind of class, you know? All right, fuck it. I don't. No, god damn it. The fucking toads. Oh, I'm sorry. There's the F-bomb. Hold on. I'll be right back. These motherfuckers have to. Ooh, sorry. That was like an MF. Right. God damn it.
God bless her.
The reboot. Apparently, the reboot didn't take.
I don't know.
It did. It did. Because the RAM ran out too quick. Is all it is.
Stop fucking going in my rain tubs all the time. Are you fucking serious right now? Oops, sorry.
All right.
No, we've got problems down there. We have in Florida. Probably maybe Billy knows about this. Because I don't know if you've got them in Arkansas, but you probably do because it's swampy there. We have bufo toads here. And these are they're toxic. If your dogs touch them or your whatever, cats, critters, whatever.
Girl, let me tell you something. The only swamp here is when we live in the mountains. The only swamp here is when you sweat too much and you get swamp ass.
He's talking about that spot where the puddle collects right at the top of the crack of your ass.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
You know, we like to lovingly call that swass.
The swass?
Swass. And then,
Well,
you
we'll
know,
go with that.
if you don't use the cornstarch, you may get the sweats. You don't want the swampy nuts. So,
No, we've got them, and I'm like sitting out on the patio, and I hear that rat, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" And so it's these bufo toads, and they're invasive species here. They're toxic to your animals. If you touch them, they kill you. Not you, your dogs, and whatever. But I figured it out because they go out there, and so what I do is I Googled it like years ago. You get like a Tupperware, and then you put a bunch of cheap ass salt in there, and then you just fill it up with some water, and then when you see that big croaker bastard, you know, running across your garden, and then you dump salt water on him, and he's like, "Holy crap, I'm gonna die!" And then they'll like freak out. It kills them. It's amazing. So I actually don't even have to shoot them. I just have to dump salt water on them.
Oh God, rebel!
I shoot everything else. All I have to do is dump salt water on them. So
I am freaking
good to go.
dead, man. You're like, oh my God! Especially if you're sitting down, it's like, holy crap! Was that a fart or a shark?
Yeah. Something's always trying to kill us down here in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, there's always
Between the iguanas, the pythons, the buffa
And the
frogs,
gators.
the gators. Yeah, I mean,
Gators, baby. How cool is this? This is like the most awesome drinking cup I've ever had.
You could probably
It
turn
holds
that
a
into
lot of
a song.
alcohol too. It's amazing.
It's pretty cool. You find the right lid to put on there, you can turn that thing into a bong.
it's
I know.
juicy poots.
Oh
Juicy
my god,
poots
that would be
are gonna
great,
move it.
Ron. You could like drill a hole in there and like smoke out of this thing. Bottoms up, fuckers. Ooh, F-bombing. Sorry.
Nikki, you gotta correct. Dude, I told you the language isn't the problem.
Sorry.
There's no nudity. Por favor.
No, that only comes on private chat. Oh, come on now. I'm not that dumb. Yeah.
No, Seven. I'm not getting any roboting. Are you guys getting any
No.
roboting?
Hey,
What does that
Gulf
mean?
City Scott Marsh, that bottoms up or bottoms off?
No.
So where's Dana at?
She's in there vegetating on the zebra couch next to Gary. Lazy fuckers, man. Oh, sorry, F-bomb again. Like, they eat and then she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna hang out. You know, she's on Cali time, so she's like hours behind us.
Yeah.
And
that's
so
like
we
7
went out.
o'clock.
We went out today because my air conditioning actually took a crap.
Ooh.
And so I was like, you know, I was busting these guys nuts because I was like, what the fuck are you going to get here? It's like 86 degrees in my house. But it's actually cool outside because the breeze is always going in Florida. Like I told you, we're shaped like a dick and we're surrounded by an ocean, so we always have a breeze.
There you go.
Well, now wait a second. So you didn't get your AC fixed yet?
No, they did. They came really late. But what I did to kill time is we have a Goodwill down the road. And I scored, dude. There was like great stuff there. Then Dana went with me. But I'm guessing shopping tires people out. So
It
Gary
can.
and Dana are in the living room. It's dark. And they're passed out. Pussies. Ooh, is that a bad word too?
No, not at all. It's a
Okay.
wonderful word. It's a glorious
Right.
word.
Pussies.
No, Nikki, you're good. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm the only one that can hang in this house, man.
You know, I call Florida America's Wang.
Basically, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, conservative. You're actually right, but
And
the
then
funny thing
if
is,
you look at the keys, it looks like it dribbled a little bit.
conservatives are right though, because I always said, you know, no joke. I'm not trying to be nasty, but Florida is shaped like a penis, and the cool thing is, it gets really skinny down towards the bottom. It's wide at the top, and we're completely surrounded by oceans. And so the thing is, it does get really hot, but the cool thing is, pretty much from the middle point down, wherever you live, we've always got an ocean breeze. So we have a well-ventilated penis. So
No, wait, no.
everybody,
Nikki, technically, it's called a peninsula.
with air circulation. No,
It's just a good thing it doesn't do the helicopter dick. It's
right?
Well, it does when the hurricanes come through it.
We're getting two of them, but the thing is, they're both slim in Louisiana, so sucks for them. We're gonna have a party. The funny thing is, you guys are gonna laugh. We left my neighborhood, and on the corner, before we made a right, there were people outside, and there was music blaring, and there were guys outside. There was a tent up. So I said, you know what? They probably think that a hurricane's coming, and they're starting a hurricane party. And the hilarious thing is, Dana like puts my truck window down, and she goes out the window and she lets out like a giant Yahoo. And the guys are like, "Yeah, man, what's up?" And I was like, "Yeah, see, they're having a hurricane party," because people don't take it too serious down here until the dude on Channel 7 goes, It's a category 5, and then we're like, oh my God, we're fucked. All right,
Well,
we got to
if
put the
Jim
shutters on the
Cantori-
windows. Yeah,
If Jim Cantori from the Weather Channel shows up, then you get a little worried.
yeah, then we're fucked.
Yeah, because he's a hurricane magnet. I've been to a lot of hurricane parties. I mean, there's nothing better than sitting on your front porch and watching trees smash into your neighbor's house. I mean,
Yeah.
and getting drunk, high, or whatever it is you do while it happens.
Take it easy.
Yeah, the keys. Yeah, the freaking keys. I'll tell
Yeah,
you what.
people, when you hear that people like hurricane parties, it's a real deal, dude. Nobody actually 90% of the time takes them serious in Florida. We just, because the thing is, we're all just preppers naturally. So literally in the 11th hour, we can put our shutters up, and then we go inside and still keep drinking, and then we wait for it to pass, you know.
Yeah.
So every 10 years or so, we've got like the really bad one. But for the most part, like category 1, 2, 3, we're like, all right, few bottles of vodka, 2 bottles of vodka, an entire basement of liquor is category 3. And then once you get past that, then we have to actually get serious.
Well, you know,
So
it's always
those guys-
funny.
No, but seriously, I think those guys are partying on the corner. And the funny thing is, Dana hang out the window. She's like, "What's that?" I was like, "Oh
But
my
the
God!"
bar owners, we know who owns the bars around here because, well, they got a bunch of canopy tents set up, and they have parties on the weekend at those places.
Yeah.
At their houses, they got big houses. They got
Yeah.
the horse property.
Scarecrow. That's funny. Hiding from Biden. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I saw some people today at the Save the Children's rally that was wearing some hiding from Biden shirts.
Yeah, with his hairy spider legs or whatever. I don't even know, man. That guy's so out of his fucking mind. I can't, dude. There's no way he's gonna get elected, dude. I don't even know why they're running him.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, everyone needs to go out and vote. Everyone needs to go out and vote because there are people who are voting against Trump just because they dislike Trump that much. They're not voting for anyone. They're voting against someone.
A
Do
lot
you
of
think
people
they're
have
voting
Trump
against
arrangements
Trump,
in
or
their-
do you think they're like thinking that Biden is like the cure for the coronavirus?
No, they're voting against Trump.
Agreed.
My God, are you kidding me?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Grandpa? Good to see you, brother. Honestly, you know, dude, I went in there. I went in and talked to my kids today. Well, I talk to them all the time, but I was like, so what do you think about? I asked them, do you think gun violence is a problem in the United States? And both of them said, no. It's not no. The only problem is you got idiots out there, first of all, that are pushing an agenda that is driven only because they don't like the fact that people like us, law-abiding citizens, have guns, and they're afraid that there might be an uprising.
I have my opinions on that, but
Well, let's hear it.
no, like to me, I said there's no such thing as gun violence because guns on their own don't create violence. It's the idiots behind the gun. So you know, you're a responsible gun owner, and you know what you're doing. There's no such thing as gun violence. You know?
Gun never killed anyone.
I don't think anybody's going to disagree with you here, Nikki.
No. Just my thing, you know. No, it's serious, because everybody's like, oh my God, we got to make a bill against gun violence. I'm like, really? I'm going to make a cartoon. There's like guns running around with little legs running around. They're creating violence.
Right?
Really?
And
Goddamn fucking frogs. And so, there he goes. You guys can hear that, right?
This matter.
Guns don't create violence. people are the ones shooting them, you know. And so here's the
Right.
thing. I had 2 iguanas on the patio. Without this, they wouldn't be dead today. They are now. And they're composted in the back, like literally right behind the avocado tree. Dana helped me. She actually tried to shoot one of them out of the tree. So is that gun violence? It's iguana violence. But the gun didn't do it on its own. I used it, you know. So this garbage with people saying gun violence is bullshit. You know, it's not gun violence. It might be morons, you know, that aren't trained in using guns and all that. But you know, that whole agenda I don't agree with. So, you know,
No doubt, Nikki. Guns kill people about as often as spoons and drive-throughs make people like Rosie O'Donnell and Roseanne Barr fat.
yes, sir.
Guns
Yes,
don't kill people.
No, they don't.
Gray kills people.
People kill people. Yeah, you're right, and Gray too. No, it's true. It's a tool, you know. So,
Right. Yeah, idiots kill people.
exactly.
I mean, just look at England. I mean, they banned guns and their murder rate's still high from knife violence and, you know, people hitting
Oh,
people
yeah.
with bats and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, people are going to find a way. Somebody who's determined. Well, plus, I mean, hypothetically, if they ban guns in America, it's us who are going to suffer, not the bad guys. The bad guys are still going to get guns. I mean, there's no
Absolutely.
question about it.
Bad guys don't follow laws. That's kind of the
Only
definition of
zero.
criminal.
Here's the waiting period for a bad guy. 0.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gray, you know what the waiting period is for Oklahoma resident?
That means you're a bad guy, right?
You know what the waiting period is for a Florida resident?
Oh no, that actually changed recently. They have a waiting period now.
No, my God.
Yeah, well,
The
you
waiting
don't vote for
period
me,
for
you
an
ain't black,
Arkansas, citizen.
Yeah,
0.
poor Florida.
Oh, that's a good one, Rebel. People eating tasty animals. I love that. That's good.
Animals are meant to be eaten. That's why God made them tasty.
Yeah, but hey, Scarecrow, the Constitution doesn't matter. Only what SCOTUS says matters.
That's right. Yeah.
yeah, and
Right.
unfortunately, we have 2 traitors on SCOTUS, so hopefully we
Remember,
get that fixed.
SCOTUS runs the country, not POTUS.
Right.
Oh dear, I said it. We're gonna get canceled.
Oh, Ninja, actually, you lived in Florida? Cool, man. Yeah, so Ninja knows. Yeah, we have hurricane parties. We don't give a shit. Yeah. Whatever. We only get serious like in the 11th hour, like, crap, it's going to rip our roof off. Shit, now we have to get serious. But once we get serious, we're all too drunk to actually figure out what the fuck we got to do. Oop, F-bomb. Sorry.
You know,
Toes.
it's not even bad until the water starts rising. And then once the water
That's
rises, all you do is pull out the hatchet and start breaking through your roof.
Yeah, it's true. I know. Oh my God.
Yeah, I've
Love that.
done a couple of hurricanes. They're kind of fun.
Yeah. You know what? A lot of people bust Florida's nuts, but until you live down here, because, you know, a lot of people have an opinion about Florida when they live in other states, but until you live here, the truth is, like, because most of you guys know, we have a motorcycle shop, right? And we have a very diverse customer base, but a lot of our customers are cops too. Weird. And I'm actually, for the most part, I'm not for cops if they're not good guys, but a lot of our customers are, and so everybody busts Florida's nuts because, you know, we've effed a lot of stuff up in the past, right? You know, past elections, get in the bush. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the problem is Florida's not as effed up as you think.
No.
It's actually a really cool state because once you actually get in here and you're in the country like where I'm at and everything else, you know, we're like overloaded with guns. We're everybody here's got an axe gun. Yeah. And there's a lot of other cool stuff going on here. The problem is when you hear bad stuff about Florida, it's south of us, the Miami area and all that crap. Once you start getting to me and up north of me, in where the open land is, we got awesome hillbillies with a lot of guns and cool sheriffs, and it's redneck country in Florida, which most people, you know, don't realize that a lot of Florida is like that. Wide open country when you get up north. It's actually really cool.
People don't realize that about California either, but you know, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So.
Yeah. It's actually cool.
Like my town, if you came to my town, you wouldn't even know you're in California.
Yeah.
So
Really?
except by the license plates, that'd be the only way to tell.
Really?
Yeah, you see Trump 2020 flags and stickers every fucking where.
Oh, wow.
Always have a. I don't know what you mean by that, Patriot. I always have a stiff. What?
He always has a stiff drink.
Yeah.
Or he always has enough sildenafil. Keep it
Don't
going.
need to know. You know what? I want to. But before we go on any further, I want to apologize to everybody. I am having some serious computer issues. I'm going to have it worked on this week, and so hopefully by next weekend, I will have a computer that works good.
When's the last time you blew all the dust out of that son of a bitch?
Believe it or not, you can ask Patriot over there. I
made him do it like weeks ago.
Dude, I did it that time with you, Nikki.
Here's the other thing. Are all the fans?
I did it with Nikki, and I also did it with Patriot. So.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The reason he says it's going to be next week is because it's going to take that long to erase all the porn that is on his computer.
No. Well,
you like that on the hard drive? Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. I've got. We'll see, man. I'm gonna keep the hard drive. I think Nikki is correct though. I think there's a different problem, and it might be the power supply, but we'll get it figured out.
Yep.
How long have I been telling you got a power supply taking a shit on you?
That's about as long as Nikki has, which has been a month.
I've been telling you for 2 months.
Yep.
3 weeks.
Thank you, Gray. I've been telling him that.
I do remember.
And I actually have a ridiculous power supply in my closet that I'll mail to Ron. It's amazing. It's like a power supply on steroids. So if it matches up to what, you know, his main board is with the plugs and all that, gangster shit, dude. I mean, his computer is going to be amazing if he switches the power supply over and all that. So first we have to get him to vacuum the shit out of me. If you saw the inside, there's dust bunnies in there like they're making their own children.
Yeah, they were pretty bad. Dude, like you know how you pull the side off your computer and then you got like, you know, half an inch or 3/4 of an inch of a little tub in the bottom, and like half of it was fucking just dust.
Yeah.
So I took my shot back with the fucking the little scrubber and fucking vacuumed the crap out of it. But anyways, you know what? I think for now, everybody in the chat, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out before I cut out again. But we will be back next Saturday.
You go private and get naked.
Oh God, Nikki.
What?
Hold on. All right. Yeah. So now everybody's gonna want to pop on you. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for coming in and hanging out with us. I'm sorry it's not going well. I'm telling you, by next Saturday, everything should be up and running, and I shouldn't have an issue where I cut out every 20 fucking minutes. But I just want to thank everybody in the chat before it cuts out again, because I don't know when it's going to do it, but I know it's going to. All right, so everybody in the chat, thank you all for coming and hanging out. And stay ready, stay frosty, because the shit's hit the fan, dude. Trust me, it's hit the fan. I know, because I'm right in the fucking middle of it. But I was more prepared for it than most people, so it's not affecting me quite as bad as it's affecting others. All right, take care, everybody. God bless you. Have a good night.